The grooves in the metal ladder pinched the arch of my bare foot, making me wince as I reached forward and secured the portrait to the wall. "If I'd known you'd have me doing manual labor, I would have worn more suitable shoes," I called down to Kane.
"Sorry." He gave me a rueful smile. "I forgot I'd promised Charlie I'd help with the promo stuff for the Halloween party."
"Hey, Charlie." I glanced over my shoulder at the club manager. She'd recently clipped her shocking red hair, and it stood up in random gelled spikes. Her slim build and heart-shaped face made her perfect for a career as a high-fashion model. Instead, she spent all her time managing the club and working her way through business school. "I hear it's your fault I'm on this death trap in my little black dress." Her appreciation tickled my skin the way it always does when she's feeling flirty.
"Girl, if that skirt was a few inches shorter, we could turn you and that ladder into a new act."
Kane chuckled and tilted his head for a better view of my backside. I turned back to the portrait, ignoring both of them. Every few days, one of them made a crack about recruiting me to work at Wicked. On occasion, I helped out tending bar, but stripping was never going to happen, and they both knew it.
"I think we're out of luck," Kane said to Charlie. "You never know," she mused. "I could spike her drink next week at the party. Then maybe we'll see some of that peachy flesh."
"For God's sake!" I choked through my laughter. "That's enough embarrassment for one night." My already warm face burned hotter as Kane's desire caressed my psyche. Last night's dream walk flashed in my mind, making all my sensitive places ache. My eyes met Kane's, and I knew he was remembering our encounter. It had been one of the rare occasions when we hadn't spent the night together. But since Kane is a dreamwalker and can consciously will himself into my dreams, it hadn't slowed down our sex life. On the contrary, the things he'd done to me. Charlie rapped her knuckles on the bar.
"Are you two horn dogs done mentally undressing each other? Because we've got about 20 minutes to finish this before the doors open."
"You started it," Kane said, still gazing at me. "Stop," I mouthed to him, and climbed down the ladder. Stepping back, I cocked my head to one side. "How does it look?" The grotesque, mixed-media 3D portrait of papier-mâché and acrylic epoxy featured a wrinkled hag staring down at us, one eye wide open and the other squinted. Her long, narrow nose sat slightly off-center directly over an oversized, chipped tooth. The only two redeeming qualities were her thick, auburn brown hair and the deep emerald green of her eyes.
"Ah, Priscilla, you're looking especially fierce," Charlie said.
"Priscilla?" I asked.
"Yep. Her name's etched in the frame. That's Mary."
She pointed across the room to a skeletal-faced hag.
"And this is Felicia."
Charlie held up a third portrait. The woman would have been beautiful, with her Caribbean blue eyes and silky blonde hair, had it not been for half of her face peeling off. Geez, poor Felicia. It must have been quite a blow to her ego to be given such a deformity. I grimaced, following Kane as he moved the ladder. Charlie's lips twitched.
"She's my favorite."
I shook my head. "Do you ever stop?"
"Nope. Now get your skinny ass back up on that ladder so we can get this done."
After I tied my hair back, I climbed up one more time and held my hand out. Kane handed me Felicia, and I secured her frame to the wall. As I was straightening the unusual piece of art, a foreign stream of sadness filtered through my being. I stiffened. Emotional energy has a distinct imprint specific to each person. The sadness didn't belong to Kane or Charlie, which meant either a stranger was in the club, or we had another ghost. I turned and studied the empty room. Did someone just pop in for a moment? One of the dancers, maybe?
"No."
"Why? Did you hear something?" Kane scanned the room. "No. I thought I sensed someone new. I could have been mistaken. But I had sensed someone." I took a deep breath, let it out slowly, and opened my awareness. Stale, gritty lust crawled over my skin. Great. Now I needed a shower.